Have you been searching for a quality full off-road caravan with all the options standard that others call extras and value for money? Well, today that's exactly what we're going to be walking you through. Behind me here is a brand new model from GoldClass Caravans. It's the 19-foot adventure class couples caravan. And we're going to show you why you should put this van on your list. Hi, I'm Joel and welcome to this detailed walkthrough of our GoldClass Caravans Adventure Class 19-foot couples. Today we're going to be walking you through all the details of this caravan and showing you exactly why this van is value packed with all the options that you could ever ask for. So even though GoldClass Caravans may sound like a new brand name, it's actually part of the Market Direct Group, and they've been producing quality off-road products for Australians since 2005. That's over 20 years of caravan experience that's been developed and engineered into the product behind me. Developed for the premium off-road caravaner that wants absolutely everything from day one, that wants to travel the whole of Australia with no limitations. So without further delay, let me start to run you through the externals of this caravan and all the options that come standard. So starting with the foundations, we have a full hot dipped galvanized chassis, fully designed for off-road travel. On the front, we're running a DO35 fully articulating off-road hitch to give this caravan full independent movement when traveling off-road. So the caravan also comes with an ARC XO 750 off-road jockey wheel, and this conveniently folds up nice and neatly to the side of the chassis here, so you don't actually have to wind up the jockey wheel and remove it from the body. With this latch here, it will actually fold up nice and neatly onto the side of the caravan when in travel. And as you can see here, we also have full stability control added to this caravan as standard. And we've also added these two large mud flaps just underneath the toolbox to stop any rocks, dirt, or even dust coming in underneath the chassis. The tear mass of the AC19C is 2,990 kilograms and it has a fully loaded ATM at 3.5 tonnes. On the front, you can see we have an exceptionally large toolbox for all your storage needs with hydraulic arms. So as we need to access the doors, you can see it's an absolute breeze. In the front here, we would have our 2 gas bottles. So running things like your external slide out kitchen or any gas componentry. In this compartment here, which you can also get into through the side, we have a diesel heater tank. And on this side is additional storage and a jerry can holder. Quality, durable, powder coated checker plate, and also rubberized trims to stop any dust from getting in to the toolbox or any of the front areas. And as everyone is aware, sometimes the need for a max track when you're going through the beach. Again, adding to the full dynamic of this van, everything's included. We're also running a nice big work light on the top there. Now we come to the side of the caravan, and in the front tunnel storage area in here, we have a huge slide out design for a very large 12-volt compressor fridge with all the componentry and plugs neatly tucked away in the side here. And you'll actually notice on the inside how neat all the fixtures and fittings are. You'll also notice the quality of the fittings in these caravans. All powder coated, quality steel with quality componentry that aren't going to break down when you're out on the road. We also have individual lights, amber and white lights. So we have bug lights on every single one of our lights here, and they can individually be switched on to either have white light or an amber light. Now we move to our second door on the side here, and inside here is a fully dedicated slide out kitchen with absolutely everything. Again, quality componentry throughout, quality fittings. We've also got a light on the inside and a 12-volt socket here. with stainless steel fittings. So we've got a stainless steel workbench, and in here we have our cooktop. And more importantly, we actually have wind guards. So having these guards here mean that you can confidently cook without the pilots being blown out, even on a windy day like today. You'll also notice on the side of the slide-out kitchen, we've actually got an incorporated bottle opener. So externally on the side here, we have an entertainment box here. So basically some additional power points, a TV cable, 12 volt, and also an arm so that the TV from inside can come outside. Now what I love about these models is all the doors are quality doors that actually, if you notice, when you close them here, that'll actually close the door. But as I turn this all the way through, it actually pulls it in, creating a vacuum seal. So this stops any dust from penetrating any of the external doors, front toolboxes, absolutely anything on this Caravan. Another essential option is the external picnic table. Externally, we've also got the Fusion soundbar on the exterior here, so you can Bluetooth your music effortlessly on the outside of your van. On all GoldClass Caravans, you'll notice that we have the nice, flat, European styled windows that are slightly tinted as well. We have two work lights on the outside, one with the amber setting, so our bug settings to stop the bugs from sort of crowding up on the outside of the van, and we've also got the white LEDs. And as we get to our main door area, we've got a grab handle here with an integrated light, so if it's late at night you can still see where the door is. We've also got a light in the wheel well here. Again, just identifying, you know, if you're out back, it's really dark, you're going to be able to identify where the door is. You've also got a dual manual pull-out step here, so no matter what height or terrain you're on, it's going to be nice and easy for you to get up into the van. We've got a full mesh door here with one of the most practical options you can get in Caravan, an integrated bin. So this is where we get to the underneath of the Caravan. So what we've actually got here is 16-inch rims with 265/75 mud terrain tyres and fully independent airbag suspension underneath. Now this airbag suspension is designed by the airbag man. It also has a full auto height control with wireless operation. Its 3-gallon air tank has an electric drain and also a full digital pressure monitoring system. So as you can see, airbag mag suspension, we have our control panel here which shows you everything from our manual and auto settings here, and we've also got a full wireless fob there, so leveling your Caravan has never been easier. One thing I love about the GoldClass Caravans is the attention to detail. So the underbody armour on the tanks, utilising a full powder coated protection rather than the traditional thin galvanised steel. So these are really those touches that take this van to that real premium level. So it's pretty clear to see that just on this side it's loaded with options, and we're not even half of the way through. One of my most favourite options on this Caravan is a fully automated electric awning. So you do have the ability to actually manually control how far the awning comes out. So there is a manual control, but as you can see, one push of a button and it automatically does itself. Also, one feature to mention is that we can tighten those arms, which is really, really important feature if the wind starts to pick up. And now we get to the back of the Caravan, which is completely unique for GoldClass Caravans. So integrated on the back here, we actually have a mounted spare wheel, and you've got a full integrated toolbox on the back. With this integrated toolbox, we have storage in the back area. Again, doors are all sealed. So when actually closing these doors, you'll notice it actually pulls in, creating that vacuum. Full LED driving lights, and we've also got a storage bin on the side. And this is replicated on the other side. So again, really utilizing as much storage options as possible. Up on the top, you can see we have a fully integrated reversing camera. So that's going to show you everything that's happening behind you while you're driving, not just reversing. So you can have full eyes on wherever you go. You can see up here, we've also got an additional work light. So I can't tell you how important these work lights are when you go up. So I've been to the top end of Australia and it is as remote as you can get, and it is completely black. So lights are essential for being able to see what's around you, the terrain, wildlife, lots of different reasons and lots of benefits to having quality LED lights designed to light up the area when you're in the outback. And you can see that we've got our fully integrated ladder on the back here. When you've been traveling Australia, you know that you get a lot of dust and there's a lot of long highways of dirt roads and corrugated roads. So this creates a lot of dust that can get on top of the solar panels, and it can impact the amount of energy that you get in there. So we've integrated this ladder onto the top here so you can get up onto the top of the Caravan, clean those solar panels. Can't tell you how important it is to be able to get up there and clean and make sure you're getting the most amount of energy from the sun when you're in the outback. So now we get to what we call the roadside of the Caravan, and in this back locker here we have our cassette system. So this system is really easy. Basically just a matter of pulling out that handle, getting the cassette out, and then wheeling that to a dump point. Okay, once it's all clean and finished, straight back in, slide it in, and you're ready to go again. And now we come to our fillers. So really neatly put into the side of the body here. We have our mains, 2 water tanks here, and you've also got a grey water tank. Neat way of actually having these in the side here and getting them up off the back area here where things like rocks can damage them over time. So really good idea to have them in the side here into the actual, integrated into the body of the Caravan. Next to here we've got our external shower with a hot and cold mixer. Open that up and simply use as you need to. Really great for the beaches and things like that, so that way you can wash off all that sand beforehand getting into the actual Caravan. As we move on, you'll see that we have our gas electric hot water system here. So this is a global that we use. You've got a offside annex light here, which also does have the bug function as well. And we've got a full gusto DRS system. So this is a dust reduction system. So what this does is it pressurizes the vent, stops any dust from getting inside. We've also got your 240 outlet and a Starlink RJ45 input into here. So you'll just simply plug it into there and your Starlink is active. And now we come to one of the most important areas of this Caravan, the electrical system. So what we utilize in these 2 compartments here is a full EnerDrive inverter charger system with a 3000 watt inverter and 600 amps of lithium power. For off-road travelers, power is everything. On the roof, we're utilizing 1225 watts of solar. It's also got a pure sine wave 3000 watt inverter designed to run all your 240 appliances as well as your aircon. This system is designed to go anywhere and run everything. There's even an external Anderson plug tucked neatly in underneath the compartment with its own lid. Also included in the electrical system is a 12 volt 40 amp DC to DC battery charger, utilizing 2 EnerDrive 12 volt 40 amp MPPT solar controllers. So as you can see, no compromise whatsoever. Best systems, best quality, and maximum amount of solar and battery capacity. The full body construction of a GoldClass Caravan starts in the internals with a welded aluminium body frame that's laser cut with a one-piece aluminium composite panel and external cladding. Because the Market Direct Group has extensive R&D and testing on their products, All GoldClass Caravans come with a standard lifetime warranty on the chassis and on the drawbar from day one. So we've reached the halfway point in our video, and now we're going to focus on the internals of the Caravan. And the first thing you'll notice is how spacious it is. I'm no small guy, and you can see that there is plenty of room for probably an additional 2 people to sit in this particular lounge with a decent sized table. And it's fully adjustable with a remote. So I can raise this table if I'd like to, if I'm using a laptop or if I want to eat a meal, and then I can reduce it if needed as well. So fully electric setup, absolutely wonderful option, and so practical when you're on the road. We also utilize a leatherette in all our upholstery. So we've gone away from fabric and gone for a premium finish on our upholstery. And you'll notice here that we've got flat blinds. So with our flat blinds, you have a full mesh, which is midgie proof, and a full block out if needed during the day. So today's pretty hot, so I've opted to have these up and I've got the fans going. But on a normal day where you'd want a little bit more aeration, you simply undo these and then you can open your window. You just undo these little toggles here. As you can see, it's a big window. And then you simply put it out to the desired height, and then you're going to get a lot of aeration and light through there. So fantastic windows, no concertina. So you're going to find that with a flat blind, you're not going to get any of those little bugs coming in during the night. Having a flat blind there actually stops them from getting in, so that way if you do want a little bit of aeration during the night, it's not going to be a nuisance to have that open. Dual 12-volt fans, one in the living area and one in the bedroom area. So as we move into the kitchen, you'll see that there's a good amount of prep area on the front here. We've got a nice big sink with an actual drainer. That's a rarity to see in the caravan industry currently, so that's really something special, with a proper drainer, all right, and also a proper catch. So look, it's all those small details that really add to the quality of this van, and they're the sort of things that you'll see. We've also got a microwave that is fully encased into the cabinetry. Okay, so for full off-road, this is absolutely paramount, so that it's not rattling and moving around. So it's absolutely secured in place. Beautiful amount of lighting throughout. So we have lighting underneath the bench, on the top, underneath. So absolutely plenty of lighting in the kitchen area if you need it. And again, big window, natural light in, keep it out, completely up to you. We've got our Gusto DRS system in this particular cabinet here. If we need to access, we can. We've got a storage cabinet in here with invisible latches underneath. So these are really cool because you can pretty much just jump your hand underneath and then off they go. So no handles on the exterior, gives it a really clean, finished, polished look. You're looking at a 2-hob induction. So this is a Dometic induction cooktop. So again, having a 3000 watt inverter and ample battery and ample solar, this is an absolutely fantastic option. We've also got the Thedford oven in there. So this is the duplex system, absolutely fantastic option. Nice, clean catches on the doors. We've also got oodles of storage. Beautiful deep cutlery drawers, so you're going to be able to fit absolutely heaps in these. So again, no compromise on the amount of space that we've tried to create in here. You've also got your TV. Now this is on a 3-arm, so the good news about that is it can fully extend all the way out so that you can watch it on the lounge, or bringing it in to the bedroom area. And the beautiful thing about this TV too is it comes straight off and you can use it outside. Nice beautiful black tapware, so it's got a satin finish on it, so that's a really nice styling on the inside of the kitchen. So what I also love about this layout, only being 19 foot, usually you'll have to compromise in storage, but the design team have been really smart in the way that they've designed this out, and they've actually been able to incorporate a full length pantry in here. So this gives you adequate storage for all your dry store, even extra cutlery if you need it. Absolutely heaps of storage in there, all the way up to the top. Absolutely fantastic. And here we've got a nice big massive Thetford fridge, 224 litres. It is a 12 volt compressor fridge, so absolutely awesome. Huge amount of space in there, and what I love is they've flipped it around to actually give you a drawer freezer. Typically you see the freezer up in here. You'll use this a lot less than what you're going to use this, so having that down in the bottom is actually more practical. So yeah, nice big storage in there. And as we look up here, you'll see that we have a nice big skylight hatch, so we can open this all the way up and let all that air in. If we want to, you can actually leave these open. So you use this little bar just up here, and that'll stop the wind from picking this up or opening it up. But always remember to close it before you leave. So you've also got full LED lights in here. You can turn them on individually. You've got the full mesh in here, and then you've got a full block out. So if you don't want all that light in, or the sun's right above the van, you don't want that heat, you can block it out with that. We've got a beautiful big ensuite with a washer dryer combo. Usually you'll only see a washer, but again, no compromise in this van. Washer dryer. You've also got your toilet. So in the ensuite, some of the features I absolutely love about this Caravan are just some of the things that you just don't see. So in here we actually have an anti-fog mirror, which we can put on. That'll actually heat up the mirror so that it doesn't fog up, and you've actually got a light around that mirror. Just an absolutely awesome feature. You've also got some nice stylish black tapware here, and even a soap dispenser. This is the first time I've ever seen a soap dispenser integrated into the ensuite. So just having a look at our washer dryer here, absolutely massive, huge amount of capacity for a Caravan, and again, washer and dryer combination. We've got a Dometic toilet here. I love these little touches, like invisible handles for your towels, clothing. Just awesome. You know, really practical, but when you don't need them, just tuck away, completely out of sight. I love this shower, absolutely huge, with something you just don't see, an actual shelf integrated in there for soaps, conditioners, shampoos, and even a towel rack with beautiful black styling. Absolutely amazing. Now, again, just reiterating on quality componentry. Have a look at these stainless steel fittings. You know, a really, really solid door. So it's just a rarity to see, but actually essential for off-road caravans in their build structure. At the door, we have our control panel here. We have our inverter going at the moment. It's a bit hot today, so I've had the air conditioner running for about 5 hours. And as you can see, only 53%. Absolutely amazing amount of energy still to go. Above the seating area too, we have another Fusion Bluetooth speaker, all-in-one sound panel. Great unit. And here is our Dometic FlowJet air conditioner, which I have set to the maximum fan and lowest temperature, and we've been running this for about 5 hours off the inverter. It hasn't skipped a beat. Absolutely amazing energy in this van. Have our additional fan running in the bedroom area, an additional skylight. Now we get into our bedroom area, and as you can see, a full-length queen bed. Now the design is a little bit different, so it's not your typical lift-up bed with all that storage underneath. What they've opted to do is actually give you storage in underneath the bed there. We've got more storage that's being utilised for things like the battery management pack, the battery slide-out kitchen. It's a really practical way of utilising that empty space in the front area by opening this up and giving you some drawers. In the bottom there, you've got your outlet for a diesel heater, which is standard. Again, everything you see in here is standard. There is no extras anywhere you look. We've got our big storage areas here. Now these storages are huge. So you can see here that actually goes in, falls in below that area there. So massive amount of storage in there. Nice invisible hooks again, as you can see, big storage. We've got some nice sleek reading lights in here, which actually tuck away. Nice, you'll notice that a lot of reading lights sort of hang and sort of tend to get in the way a little bit. You've also got two individual pouches there, so one there and one behind, which is really practical. So if you wanted the TV remote to live in there, it could live in there. You could put your phone in there, your glasses, a book, whatever you need. Beautiful to see that they've put wireless charging on either side. So just so practical to be able to just have your phone charging all night long. But what I really love is these cabinets. Just absolutely amazing use of space, really practical. I mean, they're probably going to be the first things that you fill up with all your personals. So, you know, I absolutely love that. Quality catches, nice and firm with an invisible handle that just tucks away there. So you just point it down, pick it up. I absolutely love that. We've got our diesel control here. We've also got our hot water system down here, so you can choose either gas or the 240 component of the power, which is really great. Adequate power supply too. So you've got two power points that run off the inverter, and you've got two 12-volt points right next to that. So even though we've got our wireless chargers, even though we've got our light, just that practicality to think that there may be more devices, iPads, you know, anything that you need really to charge during the night, you've got more than adequate power right at your fingertips. Absolutely amazing. Also, you'll see they've run that leatherette all the way through in the bedroom area. So these are these invisible catches I was talking about. So you can see where they sort of latch on just underneath and neatly tuck away. So that concludes our detailed walkthrough of the 19-foot adventure class by GoldClass Caravans. Now we do have different layouts and different variants. Remember to check out www.goldclasscaravans.com.au to check out your local dealer and the next events happening in your town so that you can see this van in the flesh. But other than that, thank you very much. I've thoroughly enjoyed walking you through this van, and I hope you have too. See you next time. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and every time we do one of these full walkthroughs, you'll be first to be notified.